It is May 16th, 2026. And this is an introduction. I've made this intro many times, but hopefully this is the one. So I go by the name EMD, and I'm just here to be the greatest MC that I could possibly be. That's my goal. With everything that one can balance. I mean, truly, all right, I'll be honest with you. I'm a man. I'm a man of God. That's first and foremost for me. But what that looks like in manifested reality is me being in alignment with the Lord, which is fulfilling my purpose. All I'm doing is practicing yoga, essentially. Hope that wasn't too convoluted, what I just said. But I'm new to this. We're gonna be vlogging. We gotta get this show on the road, man. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So what I gotta do is there's a lot to do, right? But one of those things is like cleaning up my social media. I don't know if we'll do that first or like, the whole point of vlogging is to create consistent content. I need consistent content for marketing purposes. Am I knowledgeable of whether this is going to be a consistent thing up to a certain point? Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'll do this to a certain point, but I really don't know. I have no idea. I know that I'm doing it now, and I know that I need to do it now. Need and want to do it now. I guess we got to get to work. Bet. All right, so we got to look the part, right? And so what I mean by that is we have got to unfollow all these people that I follow right now, all right? So I follow about 700 some people right now. The ratio and perception and people and their attention and grabbing them in this heavily saturated social media market is significant. So that's what we're gonna work on, is cutting down how many people I follow. At least it's significant in my eyes. I know it doesn't necessarily like mean everything, no, but I personally believe it helps. So that's what I'm doing. You heard? These there used to be like these, I guess there still could be like these apps for like unfollowing folks, right? Like when I was real young, it was like Followers Plus or something. You could immediately see who does and doesn't follow you and stuff like that. But some of them apps, I swear, like I'm not really quite sure if they're legit. Like, so I might do it manually, because sometimes I don't know, like I would double check and see if the app knew what it was talking about, and sometimes it just didn't. Like it would say like somebody was unfollowing me, or wasn't following me, but they actually were following me, and I don't know. I'm gonna just do it manually. So we're gonna get to work on that. All right, so you see us right here, right? So that's us. And another thing I wanted to say was, man, like the cool thing about Instagram, which is probably gonna be my main marketing source, like, obviously I'm gonna post on TikTok too. I don't really follow anybody on TikTok, at least not nearly as many as I do on IG. But the cool thing about Instagram is when you come to my page, like I'm not gonna put the reels on the main page. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep posting like these in like what I believe to be intriguing photos, and then like you gotta switch over to the reels to see what reels I post. You know what I'm saying? I think that's so that way it doesn't look saturated. You know what I'm saying? Like with a bunch of videos. You know, but the audience will find the reels due to the algorithm. So, but yeah, man. So I'm gonna work on following and yeah. All right. So in that amount of time, I don't think we unfollowed that many people. We went from like 777 to 754. But I just learned something really weird. So as I'm unfollowing folks, like I'm in the little here, like let me show you. Hey, and look, man, I know I got dandruff in my head, you know. I've been scratching my head. Don't pay attention. Anyways, this is what happened. So I was on my phone. As you can see, yeah, we went from 777 to 754. But on my phone, as I'm unfollowing folks, Instagram has flagged that I've been unfollowing a certain amount of people. And now I am unable to look at my following list to then therefore continue what we were doing, unfollowing folks. So I don't know how long that's gonna last, but that was weird. So the next time I do get on there, I guess I just won't leave that page and get the work done that I need to get done. Because it was allowing me to do it as long as I was on that little, you know, following list page that pops up. But yeah, it reflects the same on the MacBook too. Like they won't let me see who I follow. So that was something I learned new. May not be news to some of y'all. Y'all like, yeah, you can't so-and-so. But I don't really, like, okay, I learned it. All right. So I guess that's that. I'm going to leave that alone today. All right, y'all. So I just got out of work. We'll see if I can get something done today. Instagram is still a little... What am I talking about, bruh? I'm sorry. Instagram is still not allowing me to unfollow anybody at the moment. I had a Google search that I did yesterday. It looked like it's like a temporary suspension of some sort that may take 24 to 48 hours. So, once I get home, I got something else I gotta do. I got a family event to attend to, but maybe we can do something tonight. Something, you know what I'm saying? How much work am I gonna do every day? Am I gonna work on this every day? Like, what am I do? How much time? It's a great question that I gotta answer myself, so we'll see. But yeah, man, that's where we at right now. You heard? All right, y'all. So it's it was about 9 something. I don't know. 9:41, I believe. But we back in the crib. I figured tonight, like Facebook, right? So the thing with like Facebook, like you don't see, you know, celebrities don't have Facebook, like active Facebook accounts. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I mean, they do, but they don't. You know what I mean? What I'm really trying to say is I don't need to have all my personal like photos and stuff up. Like, so I'm gonna work on that, and we're gonna make that private, my whole account, I guess, or like just shut the whole thing down. I don't know. More that I'm thinking about it. Because I don't need the people that are even friends and family with me to even see my account. You know what I'm saying? I'm just preparing for like who. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Like, I'm not planning to. Like, this is. I mean, it's just logistics at this point. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about to do. I guess I'm gonna tell people, like, I'm gonna make like one last post, maybe. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should do one last post. Wow, you watching me brainstorm in like real time. Like this is rare. This is rare. But yeah, let me think about this. Hold on. Yeah, so that's it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna deactivate the page. We're gonna make like a last post or something. So I won't deactivate it tonight, but I'll make the last post saying like, follow me at, on Instagram and or TikTok. I mean, probably more so Instagram, but yeah, our closure remarks and redirection of audience, whomever cares, which probably won't be that many people. I don't be on Facebook like that, so and of course I got an artist page. I got an EMD page, so I'll probably direct people to that too. So yeah, that's the word. Yeah. All right, y'all. So this is it, man. This is the goodbye little post. Hey, y'all, this account won't be active much longer, but I'll be very active soon on Insta, TikTok, and YouTube. So if you care to follow me, those socials are currently in my bio. Though I do have an EMD page that will still be active on Facebook. Peace and love, family and friends. DZ coming soon. All right, so it's up. I posted it. We're gonna give folks some time to follow me if they're gonna follow me. So that's interesting. I wonder how long I'm gonna give people some time. But then I gotta figure out, like, I think Snapchat's fine. It's not like all you can see is if I post something. And then the Instagram, I just checked Instagram, is back up. So I guess it was like a 24-hour like suspension of that particular aspect of my account. So, but I won't start back unfollowing people tonight. Cause I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon. So, but tomorrow, like, I don't see why not. We can't like lock in, and I don't know what we'll do tomorrow, but whenever we pull that back up, we gotta do it, So yeah, that's that, man. But dog, man, I'm really like still trying to figure out like how open I'm gonna be with this camera, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like I should be more open. Yeah. Be myself. All right, man, but what else we gonna do tonight? That's the question. Are we doing anything? What's wild to me, what's happened to me right now is that I'm now putting in practice that I'm becoming this person that I've always envisioned in my head, like almost every single day for the past like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like all the different aspects of this, like, and what it takes to be whom I'm envisioning is like, I gotta be it now. You know what I'm saying? Thinking out loud. All right, y'all. So I decided I'm gonna get some sleep, man. We can call it a night. I'm just happy I'm being consistent, honestly. It's something I haven't been doing. It's something I've always wanted, to just be disciplined. So even if I'm doing little by little, day by day, it makes me fulfilled. So again, we're gonna take it. Yeah, and we'll get up again tomorrow. I'm at my mom's crib, so it's better for me to go to sleep now and get up a little bit early so I could do whatever, whether it's like recording or especially recording like in the morning when nobody's here, so I could just do what I need to do. You dig? So yeah, that's where we at right now. pacer, if you haven't noticed. I guess that's it, man. So let me get some sleep and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Yeah, man, we got a late start today. Just is what it is. I ain't proud of it, but we working now. So I got like this, I got an isovox. I don't know if y'all know what an isovox is, but I'll show you real quick. So it's this thing right here, right? A little portable booth or whatever. It was, I'll be honest, it was like $1,000, but that's when I had enough money to afford it. I bought it. Is it necessary? No, it's not necessary, but I got it. I got it when I could afford it, and having it now is pretty cool. But this is what I recorded. It was in the garage sitting on top of this, like, the speaker stand. Cause my mom just got her floors done, so. And another thing about, me being at my mom's crib. Like, we're here because I had to vacate my crib. I had gotten laid off from my job, and I was trying to figure out, what I should do with my life before I got my next job, and definitely kind of got a little too out of my body, trying to align myself spiritually with that whatever direction that I was trying to heed, but was failing to receive that direction, and which began the impetus of this foundationally upheaving spiritual change and process that I've gone through, that I went through all of 2025, still kind of learning to. I've gotten better. You still have to exist on this plane of reality, right? And I failed to do that. So by the time I was looking to make some money, it was too late. I don't know if I should go into all of this right now, because y'all need to see something interesting. I mean, it's an interesting story, don't get me wrong, but let's get back to work. We got that in there. Now I got this like little shoebox shelf I've been sticking my interface in for years. So I'm gonna get this right here. And then, like, when I was moving out my crib, I just threw all the techie stuff in there, music related. But yeah, this is it right here. I just stick my interface in it, really and truly, or anything else related wise, as I said, which is in that bag. All right, so I guess I'm gonna set this up real quick. All right, y'all, so it's kind of like the finished product. I mean, I still gotta set up the interface and put the microphone in there, but I just wanted to show y'all, like, it flaps open. It's got a light bar, so it slides right in there and you turn it on. I need to replace the batteries, by the way, and then the microphone sits right in that little thing right there. This is a Perception 220. So my dad, a long time ago, he was starting a company, like, kind of like with his buddies or whatever, and they were gonna do like some streaming service, like, a while ago. I mean, it's got to be 10 plus years at this point, or at least 10 years ago. So he had this stuff well, I bought that interface, but it was an old interface he had gave me, the microphone, so it just helped me out a lot. But yeah, this is the setup, man. You know, again, like this this thing is not necessary, but we got it, and I'm appreciative. Only thing is, like, when I'm mixing, like, I could obviously tell, like, when I'm mixing, there's gonna be like some kind of like, you know, because of the soundproof, and there's like this, I'm gonna have to equalize, yeah, that boxy frequency due to the booth and what it does. Should I get into that? I don't know. But yeah. So there's that. And like the thing is, bro, like I know like this content, right? I'm making this content and it's cool right now because I'm doing music stuff right now, which is amazing. But it's like, okay, you know, I haven't made a song in like, well, I've been making songs I make songs very, I haven't put out a song officially in a long time. It's been years, since like 2021, 2022, it's 2026. So like, I'm still thinking, I'm like, man, do I want to put snippets of music in this while I'm creating it? Because it's like, okay, like y'all are catching me brainstorming, but you can see where my mind is going. Like, I kind of like, do I need to have something for people to consume while they're watching these videos? Like, do I put snippets in there? I don't know how I feel about snippet culture personally and releasing snippets as an artist. I don't know if that's my thing or not. I don't know. Just, there's a lot swirling. I'm just talking. Oh, and this is my bedroom. Yeah. So that's why you see everything else. All right. Y'all, look at this. Ain't this funny? Like, I posted that post, right? And then, but I mean, you know, I don't be posting on this thing that much. So it is what it is. I don't be posting on Facebook like that. But my whole point is that post had like, how many likes? Like 7 or 8 likes. But yet, you see how it's at 89 new views? You see that? So that's how many eyes I'm catching. But, you know, ain't nobody's obligated to follow me. But yeah, man, speaking about this, like, I don't even know how long I'm gonna leave this account active. But, you know, it'd be cool, because not everybody sees something in 24 hours. You know, I know just from my experience, I might see something like a few days later, you know what I'm saying? But so I'm gonna let give people some time to, like, you know, see the post. But yeah, I ain't gotta take it down immediately. All right, so I think it's wise to give the body some food, somebody eat something. But and I'll probably watch some Invincible too. You know, I do think it's important to consume content too, not just create. Even though I've been doing probably the imbalance of consuming and creation has been absolutely uneven. But yeah, that's what I'm about to do. And we might I don't know, I might, you know, do the whole Instagram thing tonight. And that might be the bulk of the work today, but at least we got some stuff set up, which is good, really good, to be honest. And then we're thinking about things, hold on. Let me get this food out there. And then we're thinking about, like, you know, how long these videos are. I'm thinking about, like, YouTubers and like their videos are every day. I'm thinking about like the juxtaposition of me being an artist versus those whom had a YouTubing career that was their primary thing that they done. You know, they would post like every day, but I'm thinking like, well, what I'm pushing is the music. So does it really matter if I'm posting on YouTube every day? I'm gonna be posting on social media every day. Because the videos will be cut up. But, you know, it'll be one. What I was worried about was how the length of the YouTube video, right? That's what I was worried about. That was my concern. It might just be okay in my case. So and then there's some other things I'm thinking about before I say it on camera. But, you know, this might be it's a good day. You're all right, y'all. So I know we just moved this up into here, or moved the studio from the garage up into this quote unquote bedroom, but I'm gonna move it back in the garage because it's just a place where I could be, where I ain't gotta think about people listening to me, or I could express myself freely, which is important while I'm creating and making creative decisions. At least for me it is. All right, so we in here now. Not really much of a difference, especially when you got this. I mean, it is very convenient. I gotta admit, it is very convenient. But yeah, we in here. So right now, I'm just kind of brainstorming and creating. I'm still trying to like, cause what I'm thinking about right now is like the balance between like what I'm divulging, what I'm not divulging, you know, but also keeping you guys interested, like as far as content goes. But, you know, I guess I gotta let this be a learning process. So, but you see, I'm trying to perfect it in the moment, like, but yeah, that's what's going on. Had to set up an extension cord real quick, as you see. And that little bro let us use a speaker, you know what I'm saying? So that's cool. All right, y'all. Gonna call it a day, man. Today was pretty good, though. You may not have seen what I've done on camera. I didn't like create anything, but I really was doing a lot of productive brainstorming about how I want to move forward. So that was great for me. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, y'all. May 19th, 2026. It's about 3:53. Take a look at this. Yeah? Yeah? We're in the 600s now, you know? I'm back on that ban again, or that suspension or whatever, which Instagram didn't used to be that way, but you know, you do what you can at a time. My eyes was getting tired anyway, so making progress. We'll get there. We will get there. All right, y'all. What you about to witness now is me in my happy place. I'm about to be creating. So right now I'm just laying down some ideas that that I've had in the works for a little minute. Yeah. All right, y'all. So something major, a major decision I just made. You know, for the longest, I may have thought that I was like gonna plan on mixing my own tracks by myself, you know? I guess for me, it's just like, I don't know. Maybe I could change, maybe I'll change my mind, maybe I won't. But for right now, I think I'm just gonna try to lay these tracks to the best of my ability and try to look for an engineer and try to get back on my feet financially wise and just create a good relationship with an engineer that I trust, and we can get things done together, you know. Just keep in mind everything that I say has the potential to change. But that's where I'm at presently. So that's big. All right, y'all, we in here. I got off work like a few hours ago. But we in here about to get into doing my favorite thing, which is creating. So let's get to it. So the day is kind of odd. Like I'm working, and it's like I'm revisiting the older beats, and it's like I don't know if I haven't been creating in a while. I don't think that's the issue. I don't know. I'm in this weird creative space where it's just like I feel like I'm revisiting older beats, and they feel like, I don't know, like they're outdated, or I don't know. I'm just in a weird creative spot right now. Maybe I just need to I don't know, man. It's like, I'm just trying to explain what's going on. Again, I'm revisiting older beats but since I haven't written a song in a minute, I feel like my brain's got to get back to usually once I start writing and rapping again, my superpowers come back, I guess. My rap abilities, my skills more, definitely is what I'm trying to say. So it's kind of what I'm dealing with today. So it's 10 o'clock, so that's a wrap for the day. I don't know. I mean, we got some work done on a song. I gotta admit, it's like halfway done being written. I mean, it doesn't sound bad, but it's just like, yeah, we got something done. All right. So we back in here, May 21st, 2026. Day by day, you gotta do the best and the most that you can, bro. Life is temporary, man. I mean, legit, anyways, We're gonna keep working on this one song that I was talking about yesterday. Finish it, because that's what's the most important to me. It's just finishing, executing, and moving on to the next thing. All right, so we we done for the studio for the day. I think we gotta, at some point we gotta start posting pictures on the Instagram feed. Gotta get back to unfollowing people too. We should do that for a certain amount of time. But we're off tomorrow. I'm trying to see about my car though, cause I'm whipless. Yeah. So, is that it for today? Shoot, I might do some more, who knows, but if I don't see y'all again today, good night. All right, y'all. I gotta keep it a buck. Today was more so about trying to retrieve my car. Thank God my car is not towed. It was sitting in a rental parking lot right outside a mall, South Park Mall in Charlotte. But long story short, it's still there and it isn't towed, and I'll be able to tow it Monday, so that'll be good. Yeah, man. So what I'm about to do now is edit this video that you're watching right now. Like after this, after this, my brothers are in separate rooms yelling at each other across the hallway. I'm sorry. I don't know what they got going on. But anyways, yeah, man. I'm about to edit this video. Life about to be different, man. Life is about to be different because somebody's gonna be watching this footage right now. And by the time you're watching this footage, I'm gonna know people are watching the footage. but man, this keeps me accountable. And I'm learning to be myself in front of this camera. But this is it, man. I won't linger too much. Let's get to it. All right. Beezy out.